Bring in the modern parent. Brace yourselves. The kicking, screaming, stomping of the feet, rolling on the ground. Yep, it's another temper tantrum. Those two cringe-worthy words may make you want to scream and cry just thinking about it. Take a breath, stay calm, and listen to this advice from Kelly at the Children's Workshop.
I think when parents hear challenging behaviors, I think they may get a little frightened, but what I want to tell parents is don't be frightened about it. It's very typical, age appropriate, and there's a lot of ways that we can look at it.
Identify what those challenging behaviors look like.
Tantrums. I mean, we all know what that looks like, right? We have seen a child in a grocery store kind of having that meltdown. It's kind of like physical. There's a lot of energy there. They may be kicking, screaming, that type of thing. That's a really good example of a characteristic of a challenging behavior. A child may show aggression, right? And that could be a physical act of being very aggressive, typically towards a teacher, a parent, maybe a peer, and that could cause physical harm.
Another challenging behavior is non-compliance.
This is one I think that parents don't identify. I think teachers know about this, but this is pretty typical, but can be very challenging as a parent and as a teacher as well, is that you have a child that is being non-compliant. And typically this happens between, starting at 2 and kind of going up, even maybe into the teenage years, where there's a child that you're asking them to do a specific direction or act. And it's a very typical thing. You're giving them plenty of time to complete it. It's part of their normal routine, and they're just being kind of defiant about it.
Once you recognize this behavior, take a step back.
We need to look at the child's perspective, right? Their perspective is they're having a difficult time regulating their emotions and their body as well. And they may have a low social skill level.
There are a few things parents can do to handle the situation.
We want to remain calm, right? We want to make sure that we're not taking that step of wanting to yell at the child, like, stop doing that, or being very negative. We want to take a very strength-based, positive approach to that.
Next, set goals.
You want to make sure that you incorporate the child in this decision-making process. So whatever you do, they have to be realistic for that child's age and stage of development.
Redirection is also key for challenging behaviors.
What you can do is maybe say to them, hey, listen, I know you're having a difficult time right now. How about if we come over to the library area and I'd like to read a book with you? Or how about we come over into the music area and maybe get some energy out and play some instruments, some drums or something like that. So redirection can be very powerful and very easy, and you can do it in a moment.
If you handle the situation well, chances are your child will too.
If you're fussing, if you're yelling, if you're screaming, if your tone of voice is not appropriate, your body language is kind of like, you're rolling your eyes, that's the kind of behavior you're going to get back from your child as well. So we have to remember to remain calm and display the behavior that we want to get from our children.
Want to avoid these challenges? Take some preventative measures.
Consistency. We want to make sure that we have a set routine, whether that be at school or whether that be at home. And what you can do to kind of elaborate on that and make it functional for the kids is have a picture schedule, right? So you can put at 9 o'clock we do this, here's the words, here's the picture schedule, at 10 o'clock we do this. So the child knows what the expectation is and they can deliver on that.
Set limits and boundaries and offer choices.
We want to give our kiddos some power, right? We're trying to make them into leaders, right? So we want to make sure that we're offering choices, but we don't want to offer too many. So if we're offering 5 or 6 choices, that could be overwhelming to a child, and that could get the behavior to kind of keep rolling. So what we want to do is offer 2 choices. Do you want to put your pajamas on first, or do you want to brush your teeth? And that makes it very simple for the child.
A little quiet can go a long way.
Where the child can go, and maybe you have some comfy pillows, you may have some stuffed animals, they can put on some soft music, and they can sit back and relax and calm their body.
Just remember, challenges will arise, but you can do it. For a link to the Children's Workshop, head to our website.